Hey everyone, in this example, we are going to find the area of the rectangle in this image right over here. So in this image, we have a length and a width indicated, and we hopefully all remember from our days of geometry that area will equal, they're using the vocabulary length and width here, length times width. Hopefully we're not using x's for multiplication anymore because we are grown and smart. So the area will be the product of the two polynomials. It looks like our length is a quadratic trinomial, 4x squared minus 6x plus 9. We're going to put parentheses around this, very important. Looks like our width is a linear binomial. Fill that in right there. Again, the parentheses indicate the distributive property. Whenever we multiply a binomial times another binomial, a lot of people will resort to using the mnemonic device FOIL, first, outer, inner, last. We'll talk more about that in the next example. But here in this particular one, some of you, I don't know what math you're making up. I've seen it, all of it, every possible idea that you guys invent. Stop doing that. If you're confident you do it right, then you should be following along or correctly with me and totally get it. If you're not confident, you're probably not doing it correctly. So I like to take the smaller of the polynomials if one's larger and one's smaller, and I take my time and distribute, in this case, 2x. I'll distribute it first to the 4x squared, then to the negative 6x, and then to the 9. I will write that down. Some of you are fine up to here. Then you get bonkers, so please pay attention. So I'm going to do this step. 2x times 4x squared. 2 times 4 is 8. X squared times x to the first. You add your exponents, x to the third. That's invisible 1. Next, 2x times negative 6x. Negative times positive is negative. 6 times 2 is 12. X times x is x squared. Multiplication or division, your exponents will change. 3, positive 3, oh, kidding, don't listen to me. 2x times 9, positive times positive, positive 18x, okay? Most of you are okay up to there. Area equals. Now, this is where I don't know what the heck you're doing, okay? I just really don't, and you need to cut it out. That's what you need to do, okay? You heard me? I'm going to take this positive 3 that's right over here, okay? I feel like I could get a better pen. We're going to take the positive 3, and we're going to distribute that as well. It has nothing to do with this right now. We are just tacking more on, moving along. So this 3, all right, I'm going to distribute it to 4x squared. That gives me 3 times 4 is 12. Positive 12x squared. You can write it here, right? Or even better, I'm going to write it underneath the other x squared. It makes combining like terms more organized, and I won't miss anybody, okay? Plus 12x squared. Next, I'm going to take that same 3. It's a positive 3 in this case. If it's negative, you got to treat it differently. I'm going to multiply that by negative 6x. So that's multiplying right there. Positive times negative is negative. 3 times 6 is not 12, guys. Don't know why we were putting 12. It's 18. Negative, now normally I would write it here. 18, well, not I wouldn't, but a lot of you would. This pen is also awful. Negative 18. And then it's just x. But again, I don't want to write it there. I want to stack, so my like terms are right above each other. So it's actually going to end up right here, negative 18x. Then next, I'm going again from my positive 3 into the original trinomial, not to this. Who showed you that? Nobody showed you that. You invented that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. 30% of you are doing that, and I don't know why. No one ever showed you that. You take the 2x and distribute it. You take the 3, also distribute it to the same parenthesis. You make a string of, in this case, 6 things. If you have a trinomial and a binomial, 3 times 2, 6, you should have 6 terms when you're done. If you have a trinomial times a trinomial, 3 times 3 is 9, you should have 9 terms. And this is all before we combine like terms, okay? If you have a trinomial times a polynomial, 4, 3 times 4, 12. You should have 12 terms when you're done, okay? You shouldn't get 3 again. Like, you shouldn't be building on the old one by multiplying what you just got. No one ever showed you that. That is something you've made up in your minds, okay? 3 times 9, so that's 27. Don't randomly start adding. And again, I'm going to put it here. Will some of you write it here? Sure, but do I think that that's silly? Yes, hence me crossing it out. So now here I am. I'm going to go across now. All right, I'm going to draw a horizontal line. Let's switch up. Okay, I'm going to add straight down. Area equals, this has no one to combine with. You should expect that. That's 0x squared. It's not 1x squared. Again, no one's showing you that. When you divide, sure, -1. I'm not dividing. You got to pay attention. Are you adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing? Pay attention to what you're doing, not just like what it kind of looks like. Wake up, okay? Stop putting 1 for this. This is 0. Same. This is adding and subtracting. It's 0. You have 18. You take away 18. You have nothing, okay? And then plus 27. That's it. You're done. Final answer. We'll write it over here. Area is this. I'm just going to squish it next to each other. 8x cubed plus 27. There you go. And it's actually the sum of 2 cubes. And if you think about it, that's how you factor the sum of 2 cubes. That's your binomial, your linear binomial, and that's your quadratic trinomial, which is not factorable further. So it does make sense that if we multiply those, we do get these 2 terms to cancel out, and we get this left over. All right? Hope you got it. You understand. You feel smart. Make up another one if you have to. Find make up another cubic binomial, sum of 2 cubes, and factor it, and then FOIL or multiply out your factors. Make sure you get back the original problem. Not that tricky. You can make up a ton. And that's it. If you understand, and if you could do this without messing it up, give yourself a high five, give the video a thumbs up, and if not, give yourself a comforting pat and say you'll get it. I'll do another one, and give the video a thumbs down. Okay? Adios. Click through for the next example. Have a great day.